y'all. We're the headband crew. We're the headband squad for life. Headband squad for life. Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you today about my tips for hair growth because that's a question I get asked from time to time. So I figured I'd compile a list of the things I do consistently, specifically to help with my hair growth and to keep the length that it's at now. 2 times in my life where I had short hair and desperately wanted it to be long, I followed these tips, and that is how I managed to get my hair from like here to here using these tips. I know that we all come to a stage where your hair just seems to be stuck and not growing, but you need to just stick it out and seriously follow these tips and they will work because they worked for me. Quick story, I think like a year before me and Mitch got married, so this was in 2009 or something, bobs came back huge. So my hair was long. I think my hair was even maybe longer than it is now. Everyone had like these sleek bobs. They were so in style. Everyone looked so good with them, and I had this thought in my head that I really wanted to try a bob. Once you have that thought in your head, it just like doesn't go away until you actually do it. So I did it. I went to the hair salon and I asked them to chop my hair off. So in one day, I literally chopped my hair from like the length it is now to here. I think it was even above my chin. Guys, immediate regret. I immediately regretted that decision as soon as I walked out of that hair salon. I was so sad that my hair was gone, and from that day, it was my mission onward to get my hair back to the length it was. So I'm gonna go through the tips that I did to grow my hair from here to here and how I keep it this length. I'm gonna tell you everything I did and everything I do every day to grow my hair and maintain my hair growth. So number 1, the thing that I do consistently is vitamins. I take my vitamins every single day. You need to do this consistently, not just like taking a vitamin here and then a couple days later take the vitamin again. You literally need to be on your game taking them every single day. So for me, calcium, magnesium, vitamin D is one vitamin that I swear by for my hair growth and my nail growth. On the bottle it says take 1 to 3 vitamins a day. I take 3 of them every single day without fail, and there have been times in the past where I've been more lenient with it, and I definitely notice a huge difference in my hair and my nails. The second vitamin that I take every day is just a multivitamin. So grab yourself a multivitamin, make sure that you take it every single day. The third vitamin supplement that I take is a collagen supplement. Not gonna lie, I'm not super consistent with this because I have it in a powder form and I just throw it in my smoothies. So if I don't have a smoothie that day, then I just don't end up taking it, but it's in a powder form so it can dissolve into water or coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking. The one I purchased is from a Canadian company called withinUs. They're out of Vancouver. I'll link that below. You can check out that collagen. I really like it. So calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, a multivitamin, and collagen are 3 things that I use specifically for my hair and my nail growth. The second thing that I found to help me is finding a shampoo and conditioner that works well and feels good in your hair. So for me, I use a purple shampoo and conditioner every time I wash my hair, but I don't wash my hair very often. I only wash my hair, guys, like once or maybe twice a week. And I do that specifically because I want the natural oils to go throughout my hair. I don't want my hair to dry out, especially since I have Blonda in my hair. It's super important for me not to wash it very often because I don't want to dry it out and make it brittle or anything of the sort. So I'm not saying that you need to use the shampoo and conditioner because this one is specifically for blonde hair, but find a shampoo and conditioner that is good for your hair type, for your hair color, for, you know, all that good stuff. Find one that works well for you and stick with it. These are just the ones that work well for me and for my hair color. The third thing I do that helps me prevent damage in my hair is using the wet brush, which I talked about in my 10 favorite things YouTube video. I also use a leave-in conditioner / like detangler that works very well for me, and I use a cream on the ends of my hair to help prevent and protect against split ends and like heat damage on the ends of your hair. So the wet brush absolutely makes it so much easier brushing through my hair, and what I do is start brushing through my hair from the bottom up. So like I brush, detangle the bottom, and then I move up a bit, brush, detangle, up, like keep moving up your hair until like you can brush through it smoothly. It's so much harder brushing through your hair when you start from the top and try and work your way downwards. Start from the bottom and work your way up. It's so much easier to brush through your hair like that when it's wet, and it creates much less damage. And then definitely using the leave-in conditioner and detangler, it makes it easier to brush through my hair as well. And then sealing it against the heat damage with the cream at the ends. Those are the 3 products that I use when it comes to like my out of shower hair routine. Flat tip doesn't necessarily help with the growth, but it definitely helps with the breakage, which in turn is going to help with keeping your hair long and keeping it growing. The 4th thing I do consistently in an effort to grow and keep my hair long is I air dry my hair. Every single time I wash my hair, I air dry it. The only time I put a blow dryer to my hair is if I'm just trying to remove a bit of the dampness once it's almost dry, or like I showed you in my hair tutorial video with the BEACHWAVER. My hair has like a natural wave once it's air dried, and when I curl my hair, I like it to be a little straighter on the top and then go into a curl. So often once my hair is dry, I'll run a blow dryer just through my roots quickly, just to kind of smooth it out, give it that sleek-ish look. But I never blow dry my hair from completely soaking wet to dry. I always let my hair air dry. Also, I only curl my hair as often as I wash my hair. So if I wash my hair once or twice in a week, that's as often as I'm curling it. Once I wash it, I let it air dry, I curl it. I literally just leave it until the next time I wash it. I don't keep curling it every day, keep using the heat on it every day. I curl it once, and then the curls kind of just fall out nicely as the days progress. And if I have just like a slight wave in my hair by like day 3 or 4, then cool, that's how I'm rocking my hair until the next time that I wash it. If I know I'm washing my hair and I really don't have any plans for like the next week, I don't even curl it at all. I just rock the air dried look. And it's amazing what a headband or a bandana or something will do to spruce up the look of your hair when you literally have put no time and effort into it. Usually if I'm rocking a headband or a scrunchie or something, it means that I haven't curled my hair, I haven't done anything to my hair. I'm just trying to make my hair look half decent so that I don't have to use any heat on it for the next few days. Try not to blow dry it as often as you possibly can. Find something that works for you. The 5th thing that I recommend is not over processing your hair with color. So find a color routine for your hair that doesn't require you to go to the salon every 6 weeks or 2 months. I color my hair twice a year. That's it. Every 6 months. That's how often I color my hair. For me, I do a balayage / like ombre look with my blonde. My hair is not always as blonde as I want it to be, but my length is there because I try to process it with color as little as possible. So find a color that you love on your hair. Okay, so that was a fail. My camera died, so I had to take a break for a minute. But I am back and fully charged and ready to continue with my list. Next tip, I'm sure that if there's any hairstylists watching this, you're probably not gonna like this next suggestion of mine, and I'm sure it goes against every single thing that any hairstylist will say. But me personally, I trim my hair as little as possible. If I over trim it, it's just gonna stay that length. I'm not gonna get it to grow longer. For me personally, I have to seriously abstain from trimming my hair and just wait it out for it to grow. So I'm not saying I never trim my hair. I definitely trim my hair twice a year when I get my hair done. I will have it trimmed every 6 months. But when I say I get it trimmed, I ask them for a micro trim. Seriously, microscopic. I ask them to take a centimeter off, and that's it. You need to find yourself a good hairstylist that's actually gonna listen to you and not cut off a few inches if that's not what you want. For me, if I trim too often or trim my hair as often as my hairstylist suggests, it just doesn't grow, it just stays. If I get it trimmed in a few months, if I go back when it's suggested, it will have just grown back the amount if it's trimmed, but then I'm just in this endless cycle of hair like going up 2 inches and then down 2 inches. Like it's not actually gaining any length. So if you're actively trying to grow your hair, I definitely suggest to lay off on the trims. And I know that everyone says that you need to trim your hair to cut off the dead pieces to make it grow. But just in my experience, it has never worked for me that way. I have had to stop cutting my hair altogether to get it to grow, and then once it's at a length I'm happy with, then I'll trim it a little bit. Now it's at a length that I'm pretty happy with. I just do a micro trim every 6 months when I get my color done. So that's what I suggest, and I think that's a huge part why people that complain to me that their hair's not growing, I think they just trim it way too much. Even if they're not pumped with how their ends look, just wait it out. Just bite the bullet for a little bit and be not super pumped with your hair, and then in the long run, I think you will be super pumped with your hair. Maybe this advice is totally not going to work for some people, but it's just what worked for me, so I'm just sharing what I've done to grow my hair to the length that it is. My last and final tip is easier said than done, just simply patience. Like you have to wait it out. You have to implement the previous tips that I suggested, and then you just have to be patient. Your hair is going to get to an awkward length where you're at like this in-between stage where you're not happy with it, and you're going to be super tempted to trim it or cut it or just give up. In that stage you're not happy with it, just wear it up as much as you can, which is what I did for like a year. I wore my hair up every single day, which sucked, but it got me where I wanted in the long run. So you just have to be super patient. Wait it out. Don't get frustrated and cut it. Keep your eye on the end goal, what length you want your hair to be at. I'm sure a lot of these tips probably sound like easy knowledge or common sense, but you have to really work at implementing all of them and wait it out, and that's what I've had to do. Both times I went from super short hair to longer hair, and I'm implementing and waiting it out even more because I want my hair longer. I want it this long, guys, so that at the back it's like grazing my butt. That's my hair goals right there. So if anyone else has tips for me on how I can continue to get my hair to keep growing and achieve that without extensions, and cool, please send them my way. Those are the things that have worked for me to maintain my hair, to keep it healthy, to help it grow. That's it, my friends. Thanks for watching, fam. I'm gonna link any products that I showed you or mentioned in the video. I'll link in the description below. Nothing sponsored. This is just honestly stuff that I use and have used for a long time and work well for me. So maybe there's some piece of advice in here that will help you, or some product that you will love as well. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you'd like, so that you'll be notified of future videos. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video on Thursday. Okay, bye!